I don't know, I live on the street, I remember that, and I just kind of hang out on the street with some other, people.
Some other runaways, or
Yeah.
were there a lot? Were there a lot of orphan children in the streets?
Yep. Also, some of them have American, a lot of them have American too, because they have, when the war was going on, a lot of American GI was there. So they do have some children, half American and half Vietnamese. And a lot of Vietnamese people, they don't like them, so they don't take care of them. So those, a lot of children are orphans for that. So they live on the street,
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we sit there at the, at the restaurant or something, and also you saw, a lady walk by, and the next thing you know, the whole place is explode, and body park all over the way, and
Did that happen often? Were
it's
there
happened very often. Yes.
very often?
Happened in the market. I mean, you could go to market, and the next thing you know, everything explode. Or movie theater, it's always happened like that all the time. Just like what you see right now in Iraq, or I'm in Afghanistan. It's just normal what we have over there. I guess you just you get scared, but then you just get used to it because it's just life. I mean, it's just the way it is. I mean, you can't change anything. It's just the way it is. So you get scared, but then you learn how to accept it, Well, I don't know a lot about the history between Chinese and Vietnamese, but I know that Chinese was there like many thousand years ago, and the Vietnamese people kind of planted with them, and when the French come over, it's one thing about Ho Chi Minh. A lot of people think he's a bad guy, but he's not. In my opinion, he's not a bad guy. He only want to kick the foreigner out of his country, so he can unite it, between the North and the South.
Mm-hmm.
And the only thing that I don't agree that to see American go over there, involved with them, and so many young Americans go there and they die for nothing, because I don't think that war would be, would have Americans involved,
Mm-hmm.
And so that is another thing that I feel sad when I see so many young, American come to Vietnam and then they die for nothing, and when we come back to the United States, people call him a baby killer and, woman killer. But they have no choice because you can't trust them. You can't, when you're in Vietnam and you're at war, you can't trust nobody.
Mm-hmm.
A little kid could come up to you and you give them a candy, and and they hang out with you and you have a good time with them, and then the next thing you know, 5 minutes they could have killed you. So what choice do you have? You either kill them or you be killed. And when they come back to the United States, the people don't understand, and they call them baby killer and woman killer and things like that, and they treat them really bad, and that makes me sad because I was in Vietnam and I see what's going on over there, and the people here in America don't see what's going on over there, so they always think the GI is the one that was the bad people, but they're not.
Mm-hmm.
And it's war really bad. Because nobody can trust nobody. And then the communists, of course, they're gonna teach kids have a gun, and they teach you to kill, and because the way that they tell them, okay, we don't want a foreigner here, we need to kick them out, and we need to tell them to leave, but they don't leave, but we don't kill them, they're gonna kill us. So a lot of young Vietnamese kids, they don't understand that. I never been a pro to that situation, but I see what happened over there.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really sad, when it comes to war,